Hi, Jennifer. Okay, I am shuffling your cards. And I did get what you had said that you wanted to focus on, which was, your right path, health, and then moving your father closer and his quality of life, and then also your son's path. That's a lot in one reading. So I'm going to do the Celtic and see what comes up. I don't want to say you might have to do more than one reading. I don't really necessarily say that yet. I want to see what cards, come up. So we're going to begin by, and this is a newer deck, pretty good deck. So, okay, I'm going to cut the deck in half. And we're going to begin doing the Celtic cross. So we have light, okay, so current situation. I'm going to actually have to read. This is a strange little card. This is the light card. It's not in the typical deck, so it is a positive card. I'm going to see if it gives us any further information. If it doesn't, that's okay. I'm going to interpret it as, it's a good card, obviously, because there's also a dark card. There's a light card and there's a dark card. So the light card is, obviously on the right path type of a thing. And of course, it's not going to make it easy for me to find. Oh boy. And of course, the rest of this is in Russian. Crud. Well, I think that this is just up to my interpretation then, because this is like not a typical major arcana. So I love it though. If you look at it, it's the light card. So it's kind of the happy home. It's kind of like everything settled, everything organized. And it is being complemented by the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. So we can interpret this many, many different ways. I will say that in your headspace here, you do have the Three of Wands, which is the good luck card. It's also your ships have finally come in, and it's in your headspace. So it's a definite positive card for all aspects of what you asked me about. Your path, moving your father closer. I don't see any child card right now, so I don't necessarily want to say for sure that your son is showing up in the spread, but everything is pretty positive so far. With this Three of Wands is, like I said, is the good luck card. It's my ships have finally come in. It's not like the good luck card where, say, you won the lottery. It's good luck is that it's something that you've worked towards. And again, the Six of Wands that is complementing the light card. It could be something where you have really kept the faith. You've really kind of kept to your side of the bargain, kind of done what you needed to do to make this happen. But this is the victory card. So good luck card and a victory card right off the bat. In your recent past, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So there could have been some issues with foundation, living arrangements. So I definitely would pick this as I would say that this definitely has to do with your father. So moving households, not sure if it's going to rock his foundation, how it's going to shake up your house, moving him closer, all that stuff. So the Three of Pentacles is basically the foundation card. So it's in your past. It's reversed. It's kind of saying like, hey, there has been somewhat of a shakeup. It is a minor arcana. So there was some apprehension of change and of moving people and that kind of thing. So I think that there was definitely some fear or just that, instability, some temporary instability. But moving on to the future, you have the Three of Cups, which I love the Three of Cups. It's about celebration with friends, family, close-knit people that, have your back. This is the card of friendship, but it can also denote, close family relationships. So it's a good card moving forward. So we go from the past, which is the Three of Pentacles, which threes are all about stability. And they're about It's a divine number, so it's usually about timing. So with the Three of Pentacles being in your past, the timing was such that you had a lot going on, a lot on your plate. But moving forward, that's going to be kind of alleviated. This does also talk about leaning on your friends for help, friends and family, leaning on other people for help that are close to you, and really having that sense of duty and family and good support system as well. Okay, foundation for your spread. I do this, you have the Two of Swords reversed. So this is the card of being at a crossroads. So it is in the foundation of your spread too. It sounds like you've had some major changes coming. Okay, so it is kind of like it can be sort of a stalemate. So there might be some things you're just not sure that are working. I do feel with all these positive cards, like every single one of these cards is positive with the exception of the Three of Pentacles, which that is rightly so. It's reversed because of things, some of the instability that you've had with moving your father closer. This Two of Swords talks about a stalemate. So I think really either a couple things could be happening here. It could be the fact that you're either beating yourself up about decisions or not giving enough chance for these decisions to kind of take hold and everything. But I mean, at this point, even if we didn't take any of the cards over here, I would say you're on a great trajectory. And this is kind of a selfless energy too. This spread is although it is about you, it's you're being selfless in this particular scenario. So, yeah, I mean, we got cups all over the place over here. So how you feel about this situation is we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So the Ten of Pentacles is like a shakeup of your house. It is, things still being hectic. Not necessarily a lot of change, so not necessarily bad. I mean, because the Ten of Pentacles is like a happy household. It's a wonderful card. So you're still feeling like, everything you do for your family. This Ten of Pentacles is a very strong, benevolent card of looking out for other people before yourself. And it is serving you well to do that right now. It is making you feel better because, like I said, this Ten of Pentacles, very, very, very solid family-based energy. It's reversed, so it's like, that's what I was saying about this Two of Swords reversed. Like you're feeling kind of at a crossroads, at a stalemate. I'm going to take a little bridge card between the two. Yeah, we have the Tower. Not surprising. I mean, lots of shakeup here. So we do have the Tower. I don't know if your father's currently living with you, but that has caused somewhat of a shakeup. It could be family. Let's take another. The Tower's pretty serious. So we have the Knight of Cups. So here's your son causing a shakeup. I don't know if he's going to be planning on something different, giving you some news. There is a little bit of shakeup, I feel, regarding your son. Everything else about like moving your father, all that kind of stuff, that was advantageous, 100%. Because we have a couple cards indicating victory and family, and this home card. Even though it's reversed, it's still a very stable, nice energy. The bridge card between the two, this Knight of Cups, does kind of suggest kind of a shakeup. It's reversed, so it could be the sun kind of being like, maybe has some news for you. Maybe he's going to do something a little different. Maybe not going to go the path you. It could be any kind of shakeup, but he's definitely involved with it because the Knight of Cups is usually, not necessarily gender specific, but can be, I feel that this is your son's energy. And then here you are, external influences. You are the Queen of Cups in this scenario. You're kind of open-minded, nurturing, whatever it takes. Your cup is full of love, basically. And this is coming from external. So what's making you happy is your family. Any matters that have to do with family. Is really strengthening you. So even this situation here, which I'm not quite sure, I'm going to take another, because we have the Tower, we have the Knight of Swords, which represents your son. And then we have the Knight of Cups. That's funny, I said the Knight of Swords, and it popped up. Okay, so Knight of Swords, he might be doing maybe a different major, following something different intellectually, different school pursuit, because he's showing up as the Knight of Cups reversed, maybe not going to be the best choice. I don't know if he's going to take a gap year. I don't know if he's going to travel, but there's something different coming with his education, and he needs to communicate. He's going to be communicating that with you is kind of what I'm strongly feeling, but this is definitely your son. But I like this coming out. Yeah. So you got the King and the Queen of Cups. So there is a lot of support here. So your fear is the King of Cups reversed, is that, I'm going to take another card between these two because we do have a suited pair. So we do have some strength here. Yeah, we have the Emperor reversed. And we also have the Two of Cups. So definitely strong soulmate connection. I couldn't remember if you were married or whatever, but there's, oh, that's right. No. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I don't know if there's a couple things going on here. I don't know what the situation is with your ex. He's going to get married, or if he's going to show up back in the picture, if he's going to be supportive based on what this whole, what your son is going through. We do have a suited pair. We have the King and Queen of Cups. We also have the Two of Cups upright and the Emperor reversed. So I feel like you're going to have some business with maybe your ex-husband or maybe, father of your children, whatever. But then it looks like there's something new coming along here too. This Two of Cups is a soulmate sort of energy. But this Emperor, too, is coming out reversed. It could also, I'm going to take another card. It could also be your father kind of showing up here. We got the Magician. So you're definitely, this is definitely manifesting. I don't know if your I guess your ex-husband, I don't know if he's with somebody else now, if he's getting married to somebody else. It's kind of murky. But what I do want to say is you have the Two of Cups, the Magician, both upright, which is about manifesting new love. You have the King and the Queen of Cups. So, the King of Cups is showing out in your hopes and fears. So I feel like you really want to manifest somebody before you feel it's too late. That's on your timeline, though. That doesn't mean, some people meet the love of their lives in their 60s and 70s. But the point is that you're trying to manifest with this Magician. You're trying to manifest your perfect soulmate. And I don't know if you still have some residual from the ex-husband or if the ex-husband's getting remarried, a father to children, whatever. But I do show there's some love here. You're definitely trying to manifest here, this Two of Cups, you're the Queen of Cups trying to get your King of Cups, and it's reversed. So I feel like you have this fear, obviously, that you're not going to meet your significant, the soulmate you're intended to meet. In your outcome, we do have the Ten of Swords reversed. So the Ten of Swords is a good card when it's reversed. It talks about a lot about self-care, about healing, about kind of being gentle with the decisions you've made. So I do like the outcome. I'm going to still take a clarifier on that. So we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So Wheel of Fortune reversed kind of talks about being kind of making sure that you're creating good karma. You're doing the right thing. Am I on the right spiritual path? And basically, this is saying to me that yes, you are. You still have a long ways to go. You have a lot to kind of dive into. And this Ten of Swords is really, you're still kind of in this healing process. We are. All of us are. But the Ten of Swords talks about more of like exploration, more spiritual exploration, cutting things out. The Wheel of Fortune being reversed too. You had asked about your health. And we have the World reversed, which is not really, and the Hierophant reversed. A lot of major arcana reversed. So this really kind of talks about, this could be, these are all reversed. The Hierophant, the World, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords. This could possibly be, it could possibly some sort of health issue is what I'm getting, unfortunately. We do have the Star reverse. We have all major arcana. I would definitely maybe get a physical. Obviously, you don't want to use a tarot reader for your medical advice, but I would definitely keep on top of your health because you have major arcana. You have, you have the World reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the Stars. So the Star is a wish fulfillment. When it's reversed, it's kind of a delay. It's kind of like not sure what exactly it is that you want. The Ten of Swords does talk about healing. Any kind of swords can be about a surgical process. Wheel of Fortune reversed is, obviously that karmic wheel. Um, feeling like maybe you have this whole health episode's not over yet. And the World card being reversed. Again, the World card usually talks about, international travel or whatever. When it's reversed, it's kind of talking, it can be the opposite of travel, which would be like being laid up or bed rest. And then the Hierophant reversed is about institution. So it could be hospitalization. I'm going to take one more card because we have all these major arcana. So we have the Five of Cups. So we do have this is the grief card. However, this talks about staying positive. You do have a lot of support. Okay. But I think with all the elements of this reading, I would definitely say, make sure you get a physical, make sure that, you're on the up and up, that your immune system's doing okay. Because if you look at all of these cards here, I'm going to they're all kind of like gray, like brownish gray, except the Five of Cups, which is like this vibrant green, So this really kind of talks about, at least with this card, it kind of talks about eating holistically, having a lot of responsibility for how you feel. But again, I would take matters into my own hands, and I would, definitely get a checkup or physical, because I think in the past when I did a reading for you, you did have some health concerns, or you had a couple different options. So I think that's really, really, really something to stay on top of and watch your health, watch, all your systems, eating healthy and everything. But with all these major arcana being reversed, I think it's definitely something you want to do. So I hope that helped. I feel like everybody's kind of shown up in your spread. I feel like your son is definitely might go a different path than you guys are expecting, and he wants to talk to you or talk it out. That's one thing that really kind of stood out to me. The fact that you did move your father close, that was the right decision to make. There's a lot of support from friends and family on that moving forward. There is, like, both of the pentacles you have that represent household are reversed. So that kind of suggests that, little bit difficult times, could be financially, also could be just, changing roles and that kind of thing as well, or just feeling some instability with in the household. And then, of course, we talked about the King and Queen. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups. You got the King of Cups reversed. Again, I feel it's probably an ex-husband. But I do feel that you're strongly trying to manifest this love with the Two of Cups and the Magician. And in fact, I'm going to take one more card to put over before. So we got this Nine of Wands. So this is the Wounded Warrior card. So this is kind of saying that, like, your family, your health, much more important at this time. Still manifest. But focus more on your health and your, because it's the Wounded Warriors, this is, the Knight of Wands is an action card. So it's kind of like that card of like being a trooper and everything like that. So you're still doing it. So when I clarified about you calling in new love, you got some healing to do, but I would say to go ahead with manifesting somebody that you love. But the most important takeaway here, especially at the end, we have the 5 major arcana. We have the Hierophant, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, or the 4 actually, and the Star card. They're all reversed. So again, to reiterate, the Star card reversed is kind of like a delay in what you want. It's still a good card. It's the wish fulfilled card, but again, it's reversed. So there could be some sort of delay there. This 10 of Swords speaks about, starting to heal. And usually when I see swords are more about, it can be about a physical or surgery. Wheel of Fortune reversed, meaning you're not quite out of the woods yet. The World card could denote hospitalization or bed rest. And of course, the Hierophant reversed, talks about kind of being shaken up spiritually. But to crown all this, we have the 5 of Cups, which talks about, keeping a positive attitude, having a lot of family support as well. Because the 3 of Cups usually are spilled in the traditional deck, and then you have 2 of Cups behind you. So to try to focus on the positive, and focus on eating healthy, focus on exercise, focus on whatever. But I at the same time, I would also say, schedule a physical or whatever you need to do just to make sure that all systems are good. And Jennifer, that's what I have for you. And I'm going to upload this to you shortly. And let me know if you have any questions.